Hooked up by 1-800-ASK-GARY. Now, who's taking the stand?
Oh, it is Marcus. That is Miller Lite Mike, White Claw McGraw.
Yeah.
He is ready to take his punches. You got 3 questions coming from the room. Meredith is out, so Buck Nasty has stepped in.
There you go.
And he has a question for you. And then we're going to take 3 from the listeners. You only get 1 pass. And you get the boomerang 1 question that you answer back to the room.
And know that I probably will use the boomerang.
I mean, you might not. You might not. Yeah, sometimes you use it, sometimes you don't. All right, so first question. Clockwise goes to me. My question is...
Makes me feel better it's not in your phone.
Those
are the hard ones.
Sometimes I like something will hit me in the road and I'll write it down. But this one hit me this weekend and I didn't have to write it down. Because all of us who follow you on social media all see how you're into music like crazy. And I've seen you lay on the couch with that seductive pose watching movies. So I know movies and music pretty much, that's your thing.
Right.
So when we're thinking back, what was the last movie or song that made you cry?
Oh,
man, there is movie. Probably it's been a long time, but Rudy. I've said that before. Rudy, the football about Notre Dame.
Yeah, everybody
at
cries
the end
Rudy.
when he gets that sack. Man, it's a very emotional part. And song-wise, there's a couple country songs that'll like make me drip quickly, but then I'm just like, all right, clean it up. But they're all about like dads dying. So,
really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's one by Cole Swindell. It's called "You Should Be Here." Bro, you put that in, I'm like, nope, gotta go. If that comes on at a bar, I will literally walk outside. I just get up and like my people who are around me, like my close friends, are like, yep, all right, he'll be back in 2 minutes because I just don't want to hear it.
Wow. Okay. I imagine you a crier.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I know
It's just like, sometimes there's
you know what I'm
nothing.
saying? You can imagine him driving around crying in the car.
In his
Yeah,
feels.
good.
It's just, there's sometimes those things hit you, and nothing you can do about it.
I
But
got you.
yeah,
All right.
that's
okay.
about it.
All right, you next.
Yeah, okay, so Marcus, last week you said something which touched a lot of people. I believe it was
boy.
during Beat the Freaks. You had a very unpopular opinion. I believe it was you said you don't respect soccer players or soccer wasn't a real sport.
I just
I forget exactly how you phrased it.
Well, all right, move forward. I'm already in the hole here, dude.
I think he worded it just that way.
Yeah. I want to know, in your radio career, what have you said on the air which has gotten you the most heat, both from listeners and in your personal life? It could be 2 different things if needed.
Oh, that's a good one. Oh,
Yeah, you're making me go back for this.
The most heat you got for saying something sideways.
Because
on
those texts lit up after he said that.
I want to say my soccer comment takes the cake.
Really?
Yeah, I was about to
It
say.
does, because I pissed off about 1,500 countries. I know there's not 1,500, but
Yeah, they wasn't happy with you, though.
what was interesting, though, is I got a few texts that are like, Mark, I agree with you. And then, like, being out, people are like, kind of with you. You got basketball, football,
but
baseball.
Yeah, they ain't on the microphone.
No, they ain't on the microphone.
Well, what about something that got you heat in your personal life? Something that was said on the air?
This segment, Plead the Fifth,
But, like, what in particular?
it was about talking to one girl when I was kind of talking to another.
They were both listening.
Right.
I never trust somebody when they throw kinda.
Yeah. So as you know, though, when you're
kinda.
kind of here, kind of there. But as you know, when you're on the hot seat, sometimes you're not able to go through everything, go through the motions, and provide the presidential answer.
Right.
I mean, no, we keep it 100. A lot of people be like, yo, y'all really be like telling your business.
We do. I've had a few people just get mad at me and they'll text me and be like, yo, I'm never talking to you again. I've had like two or 3 chicks block me. They're like, I don't ever want to speak with you. Blah,
And
blah,
no
blah,
girl
blah,
want to
blah.
throw leg to you and then find out it came on at 8:25 on Monday
Yeah.
morning. Like, you know what I'm saying?
But then again, I mean, if you know me, you know what you're in for, and that's what it is. I never lied. They just didn't want to hear the truth. So,
Okay.
yeah, caught
All
some
right.
heat.
You got 2 that you haven't used your plea yet. Let's see. Buck, what you got?
All right, Marcus.
Yes, sir.
So we work with a lot of people here at Beasley Media. Not some of them not so nice. So if you could punch someone in the face, just one punch with no consequences, no repercussions, No HR, nothing happens to you.
Oh, this
But
is in the building.
in the building.
Oh.
You get one punch square to the face.
And no repercussions?
Nothing.
You could just snap.
They're not allowed to come
Oh.
back at you. It could be a boss. They can't fire you. They can't suspend you.
But they got to walk around knowing you socked them.
Right.
Wow.
I'm not mad at anybody like that.
But maybe
That's
there
a
was
rough question.
maybe there was a salesperson that didn't quite get a gig for you.
Damn. Oh, don't be punching salespeople.
Yeah,
What kind of business are we
You know,
doing?
they be getting checks for us there,
What
bud.
you doing, dog?
That's where the money's at.
All right, well, all right. There's nobody in the building you would punch.
You punching somebody?
No, not here. I'm very, very content and happy with everybody here. I get along with. There's not anyone I don't like. So I'm gonna have to go ahead and say there isn't anybody that I would love to punch in the face without getting in trouble for it.
You know what? I got to say, I can't think of anybody either because I was hoping, I was like, if you answer it and boomerang it to us, I ain't got nobody to pick.
I could think of somebody.
Of course your ass would. Wow, man, I'm looking at the questions people ask you, and I got to tell you, people don't like you.
Do I need what? Do I need to start getting tight over here?
Hey, Plead the Fifth, Mark edition. It's funny how people are trying to spell Marcus.
Mark.
Because that's going to turn into your name. All right, you got one pass still left. You still got a boomerang.
Yes, sir.
And let's see here. We have, you want to take one? I'm going to take one.
I think we should take the caller.
Okay. All right,
Yeah,
we got
before she
Jennifer
hangs
is
up.
on the line, and we don't want you to hang up. So you got a question for Mark? You start. Go ahead.
So, Mark, in your travels, have you come across someone that's just been too rough for you? Like, you know, they're just a little bit too aggressive, like you can't handle it?
Oh, he was screaming. Were you ever screaming? That's what she wants to know. Jennifer's asking. You screaming?
We're talking sexually rough or personality rough, aggressive?
Yeah, I think she meant sexually.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. Good luck.
You
Wow.
never had
No.
somebody put it on you where
I'm
you were
in.
like, yo, I'm
What?
screaming.
Yeah, never. Not once.
You like it rough like that?
For sure.
They gonna take you to the dungeon.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. All right. Okay. What we got?
We got one out the 407. It says, Mark, through your exploits and hookups, is there one relationship or one hookup that comes to mind? Either that they put it on you or they ghosted you or you messed up. One that you wish you could have a redo.
Mulligan.
I don't even want to admit this on the air. I'm thinking about doing a Plead the Fifth because I don't want to give credit to somebody and let them have the laugh
The
in the car.
satisfaction.
Because I bet you $100 this girl is listening right now.
But do you think you need a redo?
I don't think I need a redo.
But you like one?
Yeah, I would. I'm pleading the fifth on this.
Whoa.
I don't want her having that satisfaction. Because then she wins.
I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Wow. Proudly.
Yeah, I had to keep my pride intact. here.
Because if
my
you
God.
said that she was the one, that was the situation, she would have known it and she would have had a power over you or something.
I just really, really liked her a lot. And for what it just didn't work out. But I don't want to name names. I don't want to give anything else out.
I got a question that's not a question, but I got a question.
Wait, you already went there, bro.
Because in the horror rule book here, because Mark is kind of a man whore. So in the rule book, is it better for you to just dangle that out there and say, I really liked her, so now every girl you hooked up with calls you and is like, were you talking about me?
No.
Is this
Here.
a ploy?
Let me teach you from the rule book, Godfather. The reason why I pled the fifth is because how many of them are wondering, is it them?
Right.
Yeah.
And so
It's the other side.
all of them want to know now.
Yeah,
so
so
now
I'm
you
gonna have
got-
a busy week. I'm set up.
So you're about to be lying to like 10 different girls. It was you, baby.
What else is new?
All right, so let's see here. Was that the third one?
No,
You
we
got
have one more.
All right, let's see.
Marcus, my question is out the 646 area code. When was the last time you got into a fight? What was it about? And did you win?
Fist fight? Oh, Chicago for sure. I haven't had any problems here at all. Chicago. Yeah, we won. We were in a
Oh, we won.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a big ass bar fight, and it got out of control. And yeah, we won. That's bottom line.
What was it over? They asked.
Oh, I don't even remember, man. Probably somebody like cutting in front. I don't know. The people I hung out with in Chicago, we were kind of aggressive and out quite a bit. DJs, clubs.
Don't look
and-
at me, bro.
Right.
Yeah.
It was one of those things. And
They
then
had spiky moosed hair.
Yeah.
Slapping each other in the face like, you ready to go out? You ready to go out?
Fake tan.
You ready to go out?
shots first. Let's go. You know,
Yeah.
things like that.
6 Red Bulls later, they're ready to rage.
Right.
I would see them dudes walk in and be like, man, it's time to go. Like, they about to come in and try and Rocky Marciano this whole road.
So with that said, I'm going to go with that question. I want to ask you all, Boomerang, when is the last time you each have been in a fight and did you win?
Oh, mine is easy. Mine was at that Dave's Aqua Lounge down the street on Gandy. That was probably like six.
I heard that was a
7 years ago.
dive bar.
Oh, it was terrible.
Okay.
It was terrible. And I only went there because everybody from the poker spot went, and this racist dude was just saying some real sideways stuff, and we ended up throwing blows. And I mean, I won and I lost. Like, I mean, I won as far as like, you know, holding myself down, but I lost because I ended up on the ground. And once I hit the ground, I was like, I am too grown to be rolling around on this asphalt. I'm like, so this is a loss. But one of my guys that worked at the casino got his throat slit during that whole thing.
What?
Like during the whole, because it was a fight where it was a whole bunch of people fighting, and I just had to run races, dude. But everybody else was like, yeah, dudes went to jail over that. So yeah, it was crazy.
The last fight big fight that we got into, I was out with my Mexican homies, and we got in a fight with a bunch of Cubans. I'm not 100% sure.
Was it a race war? Why you calling everybody's ethnicities?
Well, I just remember that's what it was. It was just a bunch of Cuban guys that we were fighting, and we won the fight with them, but I lost big time because security stomped me out bad. Yeah, they tore me up real bad. Turns out years later, I was talking about it. The security guys, they were all like amateur MMA fighters, and they said it was like on a regular thing that they would just. Oh man, they
That's
tore
the
me
wrong
up.
place to get into a fight.
Side note, I used to I was one of those dudes that always wear basketball shorts under my jeans. That was just like my look. I would just always wear that, and I just remember leaving that club in my basketball shorts.
They beat the pants off you. Wow. All right.
That's
wow.
funny.
Last fight.
So we used to go to this spot on Tuesdays that had $5 Long Island iced teas.
Ooh,
Right?
Enough
right?
said.
Yeah, enough said. So last call came around and the bouncers were like, "You're done." And I was like, "No, I'm not." And he tried to take it out of my hand and I thought I was tough. And yeah, I opened my eyes. I was on the ground.
Yeah.
And I was like, what happened? So,
What? You played the
yeah.
drunk card. Dude, you hit a drunk guy.
Yeah.
How long ago was that?
Oh, this was, man. I'm going to be talking about my age here. This was like 99.
Ah, damn.
99.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You and Prince hanging out. Oh, wow. All right. Your Plead the Fifth is a wrap.
That was
All
fun.
right. There you go.
Orlando and the Freak Show.